Hello everybody, so today I will talk about calculus. The question is from India, so now I will show you how to answer. If x to the power of 5 minus x to the power of 3 plus x equals to 8, rule that this one is greater than or equal to 2a minus 1. So now I will show you how to answer. So we put this one to replace for 8 in here. So we will have about x to the power of 6 is greater than or equals to x to the power of 5 minus x to the power of 3 plus x everything multiplied by number 2 minus number 1. So we put this one go to the left and we have x to the power of 6 minus 2x to the power of 5 plus 2x to the power of 3 minus 2x is greater than or equal to negative number 1. Now we need to consider about this function in here. So I need to analyze about this function. We know that about the limit. When x goes to positive infinity, this function in here, the highest power is about number 6. Number 6 is about even power. So you will go to positive infinity. Similar for negative infinity. So this one we have positive infinity because this is about the even power. So when x approaches to negative infinity, you will have about positive infinity. Now we need to find first the derivative of the function. So this one we have 6x to the power of 5 minus 10x to the power of 4 plus 6x to the power of 2 minus number 2. So we need to find about the critical point of this function in here. So that means this one equals to number 0. So we divide both sides by number 2. Now we need to do about factorization. About negative 5x to the power of 4, we can put about negative 3x to the power of 4 minus 2x to the power of 4. Next, I will add about 2x to the power of 3 minus 2x to the power of 3. Next, I will put about 2x squared in here. So later that we have positive x squared minus 1 equals to number 0. So this one we can do about factorization, and we have 3x to the power of 4 x minus 1. Similar for this one, we have x minus number 1. Negative 2x to the power of 3 plus 2x squared, we will have negative 2x squared. And we have x minus 1. The next one, that's about s minus 1, s plus 1. This is about identity. So we have s minus 1. We can do about factorization. So how can I know that's about s minus 1? Because if we sum coefficient in here, that's about 6 minus 10 plus 6 minus 2 equals to number 0. That means s equals to number 1 is the solution of this equation in here. So we have s minus 1 equal to number 0. So we have s equals to number 1. So later that we put f of number 1. We have negative number 1. That means I will put number 1 go in here. That's why we have 1 minus 2 plus 2 minus 2, and we have negative number 1. And now we have this one left. Now let's consider about this function in here. So I will do about the same, just like the beginning in here. So when s goes to positive infinity, this one in here, because this is about even power, and you will have positive infinity, similar for the second one. So we need to find the critical points of this one in here. So we have 12s to the power of 3 minus 6s squared minus 4s plus 1. We need to put this one equals to number 0. So that means this equation equals to number 0. So we have 3 solutions in here. So we have negative 1 over 2. This one we have number 3 minus the square root of number 3 over 6. The next one, that's about 3 plus the square root of number 3 over 6. So we put this one for 3 of negative 1 over 2. We have 7 over 16. This one, we have 3 minus the square root of number 3 over 6. We have, that's about 33 plus 4 with the square root of number 3 over 36. And the last one, we have 33 minus 4 with the square root of number 3 over 36. We know that this is about the local mean, local mean, and local mass. So we see that all of them always greater than number 0. We know that the limit they go to positive infinity. 3 locals they are positive. That means this equation does not have the solution at 0 in here. That means we don't have the critical point from this equation. For this equation, so we just have only one local point, and that's about s equal to number 1, and we know that this value in here is about local mean. So we can say this equation has the minimum value at s equal to number 1. So the minimum value that's about negative number 1. So that means we just prove about this. So just like the graph should be like this. And this is the technique how to prove about this one. That's it the end. Thank you for watching.